So it is May 17th now, and as you can see, my fleet is fairly well concentrated in this square here. I've already sent my scouts out for the day, and this is all that they came up with, so that's what I'll be attacking with just this fleet, and then with the planes from this fleet. The 10th fleet here is actually going to be heading back to Japan for repairs because they got a little banged up, and despite the fact that I have maligned the converted battleships, the Issei and the Hyuga, they did okay, and I really would just prefer not to lose that kind of gunnery, so they're heading back to the barn. They're going to get all patched up and everything. I will say, as far as the conduct of this series going forward, I'm not going to be recording as much in detail. We did have several kind of interesting naval battles that occurred up here, but to be frank with you guys, they went on really, really long, and if I don't kind of try to keep things a little bit more concise, this series will never end. So I need to just kind of focus maybe on the highlights, perhaps, which is what I intend to do going forward. And, you know, let's be honest. The main reason that you guys are watching this is so you can watch the conferences anyways. So I guess any step that I take that brings us closer to that goal is a good one. For now, we're just attacking this fleet. No major developments in other areas. Let's take a quick look over at China. I did take a base there. I took Taiwan, I think. There you go. And Les Courtney will be frustrated to hear that it's raining in Shanghai, so I can't bomb the enemy land forces here. But maybe next turn, buddy. We'll see what happens. Probably we'll just show you the outcome of the battle up north, and that's pretty much it. See you on the 18th. This will probably come as no surprise to you guys. And I'm not trying to be arrogant. It's just that the AI is not good at ship-to-ship stuff. And we have some, looks like some resistance in India, finally. They will probably beat the crap out of us there. But that's not really my bailiwick. I am not really that interested. I just find it to be an interesting diversion, which I have thus shared with you all. Anything else? Boring. We have some more guests arriving to our little party here in the Aleutians. We have these 4 fleets that were previously stationed in the area around Truk, but I decided to bring them up north so that they could make an impact. They will make an even bigger impact once this fleet arrives. This fleet is moving a little slower because they have a couple of, dreadnoughts in them. Just a couple of minor battleships of some renown. So, yeah, I expect that these guys will be able to make a big impact to the veritable potluck that has become the Battle of the Aleutians. They have brought delicious pita chips, perhaps some hummus, and a nice bottle of rosé. And I'm manly enough to drink a rosé. I don't care about drinking pink wine. It's delicious. What are you gonna do? You gonna fight me over my consumption of rosé? Bring it on. As you can see, I'm adept at most forms of combat, particularly ones on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. For now, all that's really happening this turn is this fleet is bombing this fleet. This is like the leftover Kido Butai. This is the actual carrier fleet that means something. And then we also have, finally, at long last, an air raid happening out of Shanghai on Suzhou, I think is the name of the base that we're attacking. It's Suqiao. We're going to attack Suqiao with our planes. I think it's actually Suzhou, but doesn't matter. We're attacking it, and probably won't go very well. But we're going to do it anyway. I take that back. That went super well. We killed 23 of them, and I think we lost like 5 planes? Not bad. Oh, come on. Meanwhile, this has been just a complete nuisance. The army has been trying to they've just been sitting at this base at Chungking and just getting the absolute shit kicked out of them. Yeah. There you go. Let's see. Are we gonna have our... Yeah, we are. We're gonna have our little air battle here. And since these are amusing, I think I'll go ahead and show this. They are in just a downright terrible formation for this. This is going to be a little tedious. So I'll make you watch it. Because it has this interminable wait between squadrons. So these guys are going to be attacking with guns. There's really no sense in having them attack any of these except for the transports. Does not matter to me. There you go. How about we how about we don't watch this together? As much as I might want to punish you for some unknown transgression, I think it's probably only fair that I not subject you to this, because as you just saw, it takes a while. Let's see how this one attack goes. This will be an interesting one, because this is actually something we want to sink. Now the reason also I'm not just going ahead and attacking the battleships. That wasn't too bad. We did lose several planes, but we did sink that. I'm confident of that. There you go. You can't, I'll show you. I think I've mentioned this in previous episodes. You can't attack, like, we can attack this. It's highlighted. We can do it. It's just, you'll be getting attacked. The way that the game calculates how many planes you get shot down is based on the other ships that surround this target. So if we attack this one, we'll actually possibly take a little less damage. These vowels, though, they're terrible, so we'll just have to look for the best. And also you can see you can pick which direction. If we were to just fly over all these ships, that would be a stupid decision. So there you go, that's why I do each. Let's see how these guys do. Probably not well. Oh, I fall down! Oopsie-daisy. Alright, well, we'll hope for better results going forward. Well, I think you might have missed that there. We did sink another battleship and badly damaged one of their cruisers. We did lose several planes, though, so it probably wasn't worth it. Meanwhile, the Army is, as we saw before, just getting the absolute crap beaten out of them at Delhi. I don't want to eat at that deli, to be honest with you. Oh boy. I think that's going to be all the action of interest for today. Oh, those sneaky Petes. Look at those guys. So, a bit of an explanation. We cornered the 13th Fleet during the previous turn, and they are now attacking my 2nd Fleet, which contains my carriers. I had issued orders for several of my fleets to attack this fleet that is attacking me now. As you can see, though, since I am being attacked now, those orders did not happen as quickly as their order to attack my fleet with my carriers. So, this is going to be a little bit dicey. I'm obviously going to have to take this over myself. Most concerned about that Iowa class. That is an Iowa class, by the way. That is an Iowa class. That is disconcerting. I wonder if I can get this guy anywhere close to I can't even talk. I don't think I can get him close enough to attack with torpedoes. So let's just try to get these things out of the way. How about that? Nope. There you go. That's going to be the general strategy here. Don't get the carrier sunk. Sink their shit with our things. How's that sound? And I actually can. I moved this destroyer here just thinking, well, that's probably close enough. And it was. So that was kind of a lucky guess. That's a big ship. Huge ship, huge target, still failed to hit it. Great job. Well, we've got another chance with the Shimotsuki, which is Japanese for, I have no idea. Actually, as it turns out, I can get within range. I did this just on a hunch, assuming that if I couldn't hit this, I could hit this probably, but looks like I can take a shot at this Iowa class. That is a large vessel. which I managed to hit. Thank God. Alright. Let's see. Can I actually hit it with the other one then? There's another destroyer. Yeah. I think based on the range that that other one had, I could probably do this. Just give it a try. Excellent. Let's see if we can unleash some torpedo magic. Which sounds wrong. Nope. No torpedo magic to be found. Might be able to take a pot shot at that destroyer, I guess. Possibly with my carriers. Oh boy. Don't really want to do that. Let's just keep them over here. Now you might be saying to yourself, why effing controller? You're moving them towards them. The enemy is just irresistibly drawn to the southern part of the map, though. Despite the fact that these delectable targets are to the west of us, he will still continue to sail south, even though he's attacking. I'm pretty sure. This guy might go over here, or this one might go this way, but they're gonna still move southerly, so they just play... they chase us, basically, so it's part of the reason why this game is so fucking easy. Is that the AI just makes some catastrophically stupid decisions with that kind of stuff. Let's see if we can actually shell these guys. This is not that interesting. I don't know why I'm recording it, but too bad for you, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and shell this destroyer if we can. The weather conditions, I think, are not suited to this. I think that if it is rainy or cloudy or whatever, or foggy, that it decreases your gunnery accuracy and perhaps your torpedo accuracy. In any event, we missed. So whatever magical reason caused it is immaterial. I did not get the result I wanted. Therefore, I'm furious. I'm just fucking fuming right now. No, I'm fine. I'm still fighting off this cold, so I think that that might be affecting my general mental state right now. I am saying things that are increasingly ridiculous. Boom. Well, fuck. Great job, guys. So, that's not really what we wanted. The battleship is still alive, which, you know, wasn't thinking I was going to sink it in a single turn or anything, but I was hoping I could get a little bit more damage done to it. Obviously I didn't. So there you go. The Susudio? What if Phil Collins is a P.T.O. 2 fan? The world may never know. Let's let the enemy have their turn, and let's also hope that we don't lose any carriers. Yes, indeed, they are hungry for carriers, and they moved sort of like I thought they would. I really do want to sink that guy to my right, that battleship. Wait. How about we use the fast forward function there? Pretty clever. And I need to just move you a little bit, just because that'll give us that much more space to attack. There we go. Even if we do sink this fleet, by the way. Ooh. Feeling hot. Even if we do sink this fleet, there is that one fleet lurking around that has several battleships in it, I believe. So that could be problematic for us. But I don't know. Do that. Yeah. Wait, no. No. Wait, yeah, do that. I don't know what I'm ordering my men to do, really. Shit. I'm not ordering them to shit. Hey, so you remember how I said that thing about being more concise? I apparently don't know what the word concise means. So, actually I will cut things off here. One more shot, because this is actually going to be pretty important. This is probably... no. Well, we might get another shot on this battleship, I guess, but... Let's just watch it together. Let's hold hands. Just hold your own hand. Oh. I didn't clarify my instructions in time. Alright. Probably not going to sink this turn either. I will be very happy to be surprised, but I don't think I will be. Now, having said that, well, I guess I wasn't saying anything. That's not talking. Having laughed that, we did lose a destroyer, and we did sustain some damage to one of our cruisers. So, it's not like a complete and total victory, but it's a huge fucking victory. I'll just go ahead and pat myself on the back for this one. Managed to basically neutralize... Oh, that is going to be it for this fleet. Or will it? How is that ship still afloat? A communist plot. That's what I'm going to go ahead and say. I don't have to worry about moving my carriers, because this guy's going to try to run away. He's going to shoot at my transports. Really? Really, guy? That's petty. That's very petty. That's lowbrow, decidedly. Well, that's unfortunate, but even if I had moved those, which I hadn't done throughout this entire battle, apparently, even if I had moved them, they would not have gotten out of range in time. So, that's my excuse. I'm gonna try to sink this son of a bitch. Fingers crossed. Oh, you miserable bastard. Well, we'll try it with another one. If I can't get him, that's just how it's gonna have to be. But you'll see the end result shortly, I imagine. There you go. Just managed to hit that last ship with a torpedo. So they have been completely destroyed. I don't know what the enemy has left up here. I don't think they have too much of anything. But again, there's that slightly terrifying fleet that has 7 battleships in it, I believe it was. That's a bit of a problem. So there's more follies happening in India, and certainly elsewhere. Oh joy. Quick little status update here on May 22nd. Yesterday, I guess, May 21st, my birthday, we landed troops at Atu. The problem, of course, though, is that they have Marines there still. We landed 2 divisions using this kind of shitty little fleet that has 2 destroyers in it. Our 2 worst destroyers, actually. So, I did not get the opportunity to bombard them. However, I happen to have several very scary fleets in the area, and I like, you know, I just like this little array of pixels here. It looks like a... What does it look like? It looks like a Muppet, because there's the mouth, and there's the eye, and there's maybe another eye over there, that's, like, laying against a number 13 and is just drunk off his ass. Like, there's little arms and stuff. He's just like, I don't want to work anymore. God, give me some more whiskey. I'm tired of counting. I just need a day off, you guys. This is just too many numbers. I don't know. That's probably ridiculous. It's certainly ridiculous. Because that really barely looks like a Muppet at all. Second of all, what a stupid idea, but what a crazy thought. But there you go. I just feel that that's what... Talking a lot about these pixels, not a whole lot about the actual gameplay. What is even going on? I did combine 2 fleets. You may notice that the 14th fleet is gone. That's because it's been integrated into the 13th. The reason was that it was just 1 destroyer, so it made sense to merge those 2. I'm not going to merge the 16th into anything, because it's got, like I said, the 2 worst destroyers. You might also notice that I have the 6th fleet down here at Rabaul. The reason is that we have successfully beaten the enemy infantry in New Guinea, I think. So we may be able to actually take Port Moresby, but I want to use the 6th fleet here, which does have a battleship in it, to soften up... Oh, and they have Marines on board. Are those Marines, or are those, We'll find out here. They could be army troops. Either way, that's kind of cool. Let's find out. Come on. Wait, did it show that there? And I just wasn't paying attention? God damn it. Come on. Yeah, it's Marines. Kind of pointless to have them just sitting on ships like that, so I will probably land them at Moresby. I will also be ordering this division to whatever this base here is. Buna. Alright. Other than that, it was kind of silly of me to bring all these fleets up, although I guess the southern fleet that came up did finish off one of the fleets that was in this northern area, so... But I'm saying that because, I mean, there's basically nothing left up there, so I don't know what they're supposed to do now. We have all these ships heavily concentrated up here, so we should pick a target, something that's ideally nearby. Tantalizingly close is Pearl Harbor. I am a little reluctant to do that right now. I mean, because the thing is that even though that would be, let's be honest, that would win the game for us probably. Problem with it though is that it's unfair, and I don't know how fair I should be. I guess I'll leave it up to you guys, especially the next person who will be playing, because it is almost the end of the month. They might tell me to go ahead and do it, in which case I will. But the enemy can't deploy any ships if you take Pearl Harbor, so it is obviously a really good idea from that standpoint. But again, it is slightly unfair. But anyways, I'm rambling, talking about Muppets, talking about all kinds of crazy business. I think that'll about do it for this turn. I don't really know what to do with these guys. 10th Fleet is still going to head to Sapporo to repair. But these guys are probably just going to linger around. I'm going to try to scout around with my other air bases to see if that Doorbell Fleet has seeped through. But like I say, I'm filling time. That's what's happening right now. I don't know what to do, so I'm just talking it out. I'll come up with something.